In the city for the cops of New York's mean streets, it's NYPD Blue.
Reaction. Really? Hey, so this guy came up. Yeah, Lyle Dennis.
Hey, 84 degrees.
Morning, Detective.
8 o'clock in the morning, it's already 84 degrees. You know how I got that exact temperature? Because the thermometer on my dashboard works perfectly as opposed to that cockamamie air conditioning, which suddenly starts blowing out hot air and it stinks like an armpit.
See that.
Whew. Who's this asshole?
Someone dropped a dime on that shooter from Staffel in town last week. Name's Lyle Dennis, and we got a location on him on a project on B. Jones and Meadowboy will meet us there.
If this prick can fix a car air conditioner, he gets a walk.
Lyle Dennis is in 1507. Tenant patrol saw him walk in half an hour ago.
Where you going? Hey, we got a home invasion. The boss wants us there now. The second car back up.
And I hope you brought your walking shoes. Elevator's out.
15th floor?
Yeah.
Great.
And the stairwell stinks of urine.
All right, Meadowboy.
Happy hunting.
Yeah.
What you want?
This don't concern you, man.
No, it's my hallway. I'll say what concerns me and what don't.
Let's go back to your apartment,
Why
ma'am.
don't you get out of my building?
Go in your apartment.
Hell no!
Where? He home?
You see a pig badge on me?
You see the guy who lives here or not?
Why don't you wipe that pig grease off your forehead, smear it on your shoes, and slide on out of here? Ain't nobody talking to you.
You go inside, stick your head in the fridge, and cool off.
All right, I'll stick my head in the fridge, you stick your head in your ass.
Hey, little son of a bitch.
Hey, cut it out! Cut it out! Back off! If you want to go to the station house, back off! Everybody shut up! Hey. Lyle Dennis?
Hey, what's up? Hey, man, get your hands off me, man. What's up, man? Damn, man.
Say something else or shut up.
Me there?
Yeah, you there.
Good. I want to get a good view of y'all. I want to size you up, man. I want to take you in and, like, digest you.
Shut up and tell us what you're doing at Stuyvesant Town last Thursday.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, were you, like, dropped on your head as a kid so you slow? Or you just got big balls like an elephant?
I concentrate on what we're talking about here, or I'm going to drop you on your head.
Guy who deals out of Stuytown named Little Pete was shot in a drug beef last Thursday. 10 people saw you do it. Pete saw you do it. Care to give us your side? You too busy digesting my partner.
You have to excuse me. It's just that I never saw a walking dead man.
Maybe we need to go over the rules for assholes who make death threats.
I think Lyle's done now. He's puffed out his chest and talked his little bit of trash.
You have any clue who you shoved on our ass in that hallway?
I don't really care.
You ever heard of this player named Money T?
We're talking about your shooting here.
Yeah, well, he's a big guy, big neighborhood dude. And that girl's his queen bitch, Shalise. Nobody touches Shalise. Nobody says hi to Shalise. Nobody even looks Shalise in the eyes unless they want their nuts stung. Especially when Tiny and Bill got her back.
Oh, those are the 2 steroid cases, the twins?
Her bodyguards. Who some folks say got 20 bodies between them. You see her sitting on her ass so pissed she couldn't say nothing? She was humiliated. And Tiny and Bill, who didn't see it coming, woo, they was humiliated. And between the 3 of them, you're gonna have a whole army coming down on your ass.
I remember giving you a warning about that kind of talk.
All right, nitwit. You should get in the cage until we put together your lineup.
Just letting you know.
I appreciate it, but it's time for this dead man's cup of coffee and morning crack. All the things that make death worth living.
So, death threat.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I have heard of Money T.
Me too. I'll ponder it on a can. I wasn't joking about that crap.
Is that Paul Winslow?
John Clark, just who I'm looking for.
Hey, my partner, Andy Sipowicz. I know Paul from narcotics.
I've been 6 months in Midtown North Squad.
Well, it's good to meet you. I got business.
You got a minute?
Sure.
Your name came up in a cross homicide in the Frederick Douglass house. Cynthia Patterson, you know her?
Doesn't ring a bell.
2 in the chest. Went by Lollipop.
How'd my name come up?
She ran an in-call business, mostly by appointment. Wednesday last week, your name was in the appointment book.
Said John Clark?
Detective John Clark, Wednesday, 9 p.m. John, if you were sticking her, don't think you get judged by me.
Whoa, it's not that.
All I'm saying is if it is that, get in front now, because your name being in that book's got to come up with my boss.
Yeah.
I know your dad's on the job, same name as you. Is this maybe a conversation for him?
Nah, I'm just trying to picture this girl with blonde hair. She ever go by Ruby?
We're not too far yet.
I got a CI in the Frederick Douglass house that goes by Ruby.
Is she registered?
No. She helped me out in narcotics once, but I still keep in touch. I got a few like that.
See you last week?
Make it a month ago.
Maybe she wrote it down wrong. What'd you talk about?
Listen to her complain. Once every 5 chats, something comes of it. Nothing that time.
Did she mention anyone giving her trouble?
Nothing. Got anybody you're looking at?
Her pimp's in the wind. He's a guy for now. So, she's a CI.
Yeah. She dyed her hair.
That's all I need.
Okay. Hey, seeing how I could take a rip on her not being registered, how tight's the circle on this?
No, it's just me and my partner for now, but it's got to come up with my boss. He's half a prick. I'll try to keep you out of paperwork.
Appreciate it, Paul.
See you around.
Hello, Moncrief, 80 years old. Next door neighbor, saw the door open, found a duct tape to a chair, beat to hell.
Did the neighbor hear anything?
She said she was showering and drying her hair after the past hour.
Was there anything from the victim?
She was unconscious when we got here, but anti-crime was first on the scene. They might have got something.
So you want to talk to anti-crime? I'll get the neighbor?
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, fine. Maya Anderson.
Yeah, I remember. So I heard you might have got a statement from the victim?
Well, she was sort of in and out.
Did she give you any kind of description of the perp?
She couldn't speak real well. She just mumbled, it hurts, it hurts. I mean, it was awful. She was all bloody.
Maya, what you got to try to do is concentrate on the case, all right? That'll help get your mind moving forward.
Right.
Is there anything else you could tell me about?
I think my partner notified crime scene.
Good.
I mean, what is somebody thinking, taping up an old woman and beating her purple? I mean, who knows, right?
We get any kind of description off the canvas, we'll notify you and your partner.
We'd appreciate that. Thanks. I'm sorry. Just...
Don't worry about it.
Pete, Detective Sipowicz, second message. You got the number.
What'd you do with Lyle?
Wouldn't go. The complainant on the shooting, this little Pete, we're trying to get him in to view a lineup, but he's not at home. He's not answering his pager.
Voicemail on his cell.
Once we get him in and Lyle's ID'd, he's in the system.
How's the old woman, Mrs. Moncrief?
Beat to hell. Lots of facial contusions, broken nose, jaw, and some of her ribs from being tied up so tight.
Yeah, she's in and out. The doc doesn't know if she's gonna make it.
Anything from the canvas?
Nothing so far. Jones and Medivore are still out.
Boss, we also need to get with narcotics on a dealer named Money T.
The smack dealer. How's he fit?
All right, picking up Lyle. I got into a shouting match with a skanky neighbor. Turns out to be Money T's girlfriend. And after I get spit on, the girlfriend ended up losing her balance. So Lyle says I'm going to get whacked over that. It's a load of crap.
Word is he's got a lot of guys killed.
I've heard that, too.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, you can play it safe and sit tight till narcotics gets a vibe off the street.
Work from the desk?
Well, how pissed off's the girl?
You first get me a coat hanger so I can lobotomize myself, huh? I ain't sitting at the desk just because of some loudmouth.
Either way, it's worth looking into. You two available?
We'll get on it. You want Theo picked up from school?
Didn't scare him for nothing. Look, killing dope rivals one thing, but I don't see this girl going to war with the police department.
No harm in getting patrol and a radio car to sit on Theo's school.
You can't tell me Shalice whined to IAB.
Clark, you got a minute?
Sure. Coffee.
What's this?
You talked to a Detective Winslow this morning regarding a cross homicide in the Frederick Douglass houses, Cynthia Patterson. Yeah. I need to clarify your relationship with the girl.
She was a CI.
Not registered. Why?
Yeah, she didn't like the idea, you know, she was paranoid.
Now what?
Cops? Yeah, she was a pros.
You met her in narcotics? When and where?
I don't recall offhand.
Big case, little case, no case?
I wasn't a customer.
You were listed like one.
She was just my CI. She was good with smack dealers in Harlem. Who was on top, who was moving out, general info.
That's what sent you to it 2 months ago? General info on dealers in Harlem.
Yeah, I like keeping my ear to the ground.
That's the last time you saw her or spoke to her?
Yeah.
Your phone record's gonna say different, Detective?
Why are you checking my phone records? I thought there was a suspect.
Her pip was in the Bellevue ER all night with a rotten tooth. He's ruled out.
Yeah, so you're looking at me for murder?
We're looking at a lot of things.
You got all I know.
You understand it's a problem. She's not registered.
Whatever you gotta do.
You might try to remember the case where you met her and brush up on your facts generally. Just a suggestion.
No, the one you sent. The one. Yes, I just need the one that we.
Where's boss?
In the can.
I need to take care of something.
What?
Send it over right away.
Nothing. I'll be back in half an hour.
Thanks.
John?
Hey, Pop.
What's up? What's so urgent?
You hear about a Pross homicide in Midtown North? Cynthia Patterson?
Heard about it?
Buddy of mine is working the case. Detective John Clark was in her appointment book. He came to me about it.
What'd you say?
She was a CI.
Was that the end of it?
IEB showed up asking why she wasn't registered.
What was your explanation?
I danced around it. He said it was a problem.
Because he didn't buy the story?
He might have. I don't know.
Coming from narcotics, could make sense to have an unregistered CI. I could never sell that.
So what? You were a customer?
She was a friend.
That's not how she had you written down.
Johnny, I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell your friend the truth? You have no idea who she is.
Because his next step would have been you.
I don't recall ever asking you to protect me. You must be very disappointed.
I'm more stunned.
I never loved any woman but your mother, and I could never love anyone else. But I met her on a case. I called her once when I was very lonely. That's how it started.
Did you ever talk about anybody coming after her?
No, worries. I had a subtle way of asking was I involved in the homicide.
I never would have considered.
Because I promised you I had nothing to do with her being killed. A problem for my AB. Does that mean department charges?
Maybe. I figured better I'd take a rip for an unregistered CI than you get thrown off the job and lose your pension for soliciting Pross.
If this goes a hair past a rip, I'm stepping in.
Hopefully the case goes down quick. No one will look too deep. I gotta get back.
Johnny.
If anything comes up, I'll keep in touch.
Money T's real name is Darnell Badham. No record, but narcotics says he's doing major weight.
Why haven't they taken him down?
He works quiet and he's well insulated.
Yeah, and apparently he's got escape routes built into his stash houses.
The phantom drug menace.
Narcotics say how violent this guy is?
Yeah, the twins you saw, Walter and William Grimes, both have a history of violent crime. And there's at least 9 homicides. Narcotics says are theirs.
But no one will talk and no one will testify. People barely have the balls to say the guy's name.
If we got narcotics anywhere near Money T, they said dinner's on them.
Lyle Dennison's good for a shooting. He might be willing to trade time for some info on Money T and his homicides.
You talked to the guy who shot Lil Pete?
Still hasn't called back.
I keep trying. Somebody filling Clark.
I got it. I'm supposed to fill you in on Money T.
All right.
Is there something you want to tell me?
This about IEB?
No, your next haircut appointment.
Old CI of mine got whacked. She had my name written down.
Pross?
And a junkie. She had some good info off the street.
Why's IAB involved?
She wasn't registered.
How come?
She wouldn't do it, paranoid.
She was just a CI?
Yeah.
What got you running off after Martens left?
Wanted to talk to the detective who caught the case, see was there any progress.
Something wrong with the phone?
What is this, Rita?
You're lying to me.
What do I have to lie about?
I don't know. But I've been with you 4 months and you've never acted like this before.
Okay, well, I'm not lying.
Do you have a relationship with this girl?
Nothing past her being a CI.
I did 3 years in Vice. I know a little about cops and unregistered Pross informants.
There was no relationship past her being a CI.
You didn't sleep with her.
Rita?
Look, if you're screwing Pross, I got a right to know about it.
Give me a break.
Well, something's not right.
I wasn't sleeping with her. What's up?
I just got off a Little Pete. He wouldn't say where he was, but he's leaving town. Somebody put a gun in his ribs and threatened to kill him if he ID'd Lyle. He's out. So we're gonna have to run a game on Lyle. You up for that?
Yeah.
Because you seem distracted.
It's nothing. It's just me and her.
The desk sergeant's called. Someone's here to either pick up Lyle Dennison or bail him out.
Lawyer?
A friend.
All right, tell him Lyle split an hour ago and have a nice day.
So what we doing?
Little Pete's on his way in to view a lineup. I gotta get the room ready.
Just sit here for now. You need your effects. Belt and laces.
Man, we ain't even had no lineup yet.
But you got picked out of a photo array. This is just for the DA.
Come on.
So, ain't nobody come asking for me.
No, we'd have heard. After this gets wrapped up, we'll get you to Central Booking where you'll probably spend the night.
Whew, court's been slow.
And it's Riker's still a trial, whatever that is.
So ain't nobody come asking for me. Nobody called.
Looks like you got hung out, Lyle. Fillers?
Yeah, should be here in about 2 minutes. I'll go get Hank.
You got something to say? You got 2 minutes. If not, we'll be right back.
Okay, well, we'll see in a bit.
Wait now. What's that supposed to mean? Do I got something to say?
If you got information on a bigger crime, the courts are willing to deal. Especially since that guy you shot wasn't exactly a choir boy.
Are you dealing dope?
Maybe a little.
You're someone who deals a lot. See, this is how it works. You're a little fish. We want the bigger fish.
And I walk?
Depends.
I work for Money T, all right?
I work for the city of New York, so what?
But I know it's operation. And for a walk, I'll give you his weekly card game. But after that, what you get on him is up to you. But I'll get you to him.
You get us a guy playing cards.
Man, this is Money T, man.
Lyle, you want to get within 50 miles of a walk, we need more than a guy playing hearts.
Damn, man.
Where's he deal out of?
You got a pen or something? Man, this is big. Damn.
So, Dallas, you any relation to an Eleanor Moncrief?
Never heard of him. Where'd you get a credit card?
I told the other cops, too. I don't know where it came from.
Oh, so how's it wind up with you trying to buy new speakers with it?
I gave the guy my card. He said, wait, so I wait. All of a sudden, I got cops all over me.
So you're saying somebody pulled a switcheroo?
Guess so.
No, Dallas, that ain't gonna fly.
Cop to where you got it now, and you're looking at maybe a slap on the wrist. But if you waste any more of our time, we'll make sure you're locked up.
A guy gave it to me. A white guy.
A white guy?
Goes to my school. His name's Joe. Joseph. I don't know his last name.
Oh, mystery guy named Joe.
He's in my algebra class. Ask the teacher. She know his last name.
Mystery Joe from algebra. With that kind of detail, I think we're about ready for court.
I just don't know him so good.
Don't worry about it, Dallas. That's plenty. And we appreciate your time.
I can go.
But you know what? We're done dicking around with Joe from algebra. Now let's figure out what went wrong.
What went wrong where?
Juries understand robbery, Dallas, and that a guy can need extra cash. What they don't get is beating on old women for it.
Whoa. I didn't beat nobody, and I know nothing about no apartment.
Wait, so you're going to bat with Joe from algebra?
Yo, he laid the card on me. He said, go wild. I figured it was his mom's or something. And since he's new in school, you know, he's trying to get in with me and my boys.
Last chance, Dallas.
Joe something. Joseph. White guy, kind of goofy. Looks like he's older than us. You know, like he flunked out. The teacher know him.
She better. Her name and where you go to school.
We guys got here! Now!
I got something. A couple ounces, that's it.
Where's the rest? That's it.
If you make us tear up the place, we'll up on charges you don't even think about.
That's it, I swear.
Oh, you dumb son of a bitch.
None of them's Money T.
No, we'll bring in the dogs to sniff this place out. But I think your boy set us up.
All right, let's get out of here. Hold on a second.
Come on, I'd like to wash this junky puke off my shoes.
What's going on with you?
I told you, I don't like IAB pawn on me.
And that's it?
Well, it doesn't help Rita's bullshit about that girl not being a CI.
She's got a point calling you out.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Don't add up. I mean, like you bolting out of the squad to talk to the guy that caught the case.
I did.
All right, what'd he say?
Oh, so what, now you're gonna interrogate me?
You don't remember what he said?
It was my dad banging that pros. Okay, it's been going on a while.
He's gonna let you take the rap for it?
Yeah, and for now, that's how it's gonna work, and I appreciate you not giving me a speech about it. All this talk about right and wrong and towing the line, and he's out nailing a whore.
There's being a parent, then there's being a human being.
So you're defending him?
I got a little history with that kind of thing.
Yeah, did you ever pass yourself off as a saint?
I know it's hard for you to see it because he's your dad, but he's just a guy. He ain't perfect.
We're going back at Lyle.
Keep in mind, you don't just shrug off something like an unregistered Pro CI. And it's not IAB you got to worry about. It's the stink that follows.
What the hell? Get down, everybody, get down, hit the ground!
Hey, we got a guy hit!
Okay, just hang in there. You all right? Come on. Hold on, pal. Oh, come on. Come on.
Kid's Timothy Martin, NYU grad student, driver's license, hasn't living on B.
Any contact numbers?
Maybe in his book bag. I haven't gone through it yet.
Where's Clark and Sipowicz?
Still checking rooftops with emergency service.
Lou, Jones and Medawar are looking for a suspect on their case. They want to know should they come back to the house.
Tell them keep going, just keep the radio on.
John got Theo from school. They're at the apartment.
ESU got some 9mm casings off a roof across the street. You gonna start a canvas?
Just about to.
We're gonna go back in with Lyle.
How's he for the room? We don't need a massacre up there.
I'll talk to him.
Glad you're okay.
Hey, Andy, how we going at Lyle? Because there's a good case against you going in at all.
Write it down. I'll read it later.
You can't go tuning up a guy. We got nothing on.
Who said I'm gonna tune him up?
You nearly did this morning.
I'm just gonna get him to stop dicking us around.
Andy, come on, let me handle this.
Get out of the way.
Hey, you go in there, you're gonna blow it.
Get your hand off of me.
Andy?
If you don't get out of the way, we're gonna have serious problems.
Then we'll have serious problems.
You're looking to throw punches with me.
That's what it comes down to?
Get out of the way or get another partner.
Oh, what's this?
Nothing.
Well, it doesn't look like nothing. It definitely doesn't look like something you want to take in the room with Lyle. Can you both handle this, or does Clark go alone?
We can handle it. Don't you ever do that again.
Just watch your back.
Hey, somebody popping shots outside, won't nobody tell me nothing. They shooting at you? I told you there was gonna be trouble. Hey, wait a minute. That wasn't me on the trigger.
Get me who was, or it's you taking a punishment.
I gave you the spot.
Now, you gave us third-tier dealers who were barely holding.
Nah, maybe they was driving. That's the spot.
No more of this crap. Where to find Money T and the twins and whoever else might have shot at me, or I tell every one of them third-tier dealers you sold them out. Then I'll kick them, then I'll kick you.
Won't nobody buy it.
After I lay on that you've been looking to take over Money T's game and his woman, who you've been calling a tight piece of ass and a wild lay, he'll kill you on principle.
Got a funny sense of humor, brother.
Now you get this straight, prick. I ain't your brother. We got shot at in front of our precinct house. An innocent guy got blown away. Now either you give us who did it or you're gonna die out in the street.
Give him up, I'll die anyway. I mean, ain't it gonna seem coincidental? The day I get brought in, he goes down.
You don't have a choice.
We'll get you in witness protection.
For giving up money, T? Well, how about a free jet, horse for life, and $100 million, because that's what it's worth.
Witness protection or you're on your own.
I got people here. I got a life.
Then go live it. But pack a lot into the next 24 hours, because that's the longest you'll last. This asshole took shots at cops for embarrassing his girlfriend. What do you think he's gonna do to a rat, huh? Your life is in my hands. Who shot at us or you die?
Man, Lil Pete wasn't so stupid, man. Punk couldn't tell his corner from mine. I wouldn't even be here. Man, I'm telling you right now, it is a fortress you will never get in.
No one asked for predictions.
I'm saying, man, it's one door with a big-ass dude sitting on it. And even if you got by, they got signals telling everybody hit the escape chute.
That lead to where?
Oh, man, to the basement. And then there's tunnels to a building 3 doors down.
There, diagram it.
Wake up this morning watching cartoons, now it's witness protection.
ESU and narcotics will have their teams ready in 5 minutes. Connie and Rita?
In the locker room, turning up.
They'll be ready soon.
Interview 3, Hank. That your suspect on the beat-up woman case?
Yeah, Joseph Cowens. He might have gave a classmate the woman's credit card.
We'll see what we can get out of him.
How we doing in here?
Ready. How do we look?
Impressive. Let's go.
Thanks.
Anytime.
So? You know why we brought you in?
No clue.
Where were you all morning?
School.
How come we found you in an arcade?
I ditched after lunch.
Anyone with you?
Nah, I don't know a lot of people here.
What about Odalis Brooks? You know him?
From school? Sort of. See, I'm kind of new in town. 2 months. Before here was Dallas, LA before that. I lived in Chicago for a year. Started off in Atlanta. Pops is big in business, various companies, every move to move up. That's what he says.
Yeah, it must be rough making friends moving around so much.
I do I.
And Dallas, he run with a pretty in crowd.
I'm just figuring things out.
This morning, did you give him a credit card as a way of maybe getting in with this crowd?
Don't know nothing about a credit card.
He told us you gave him one.
What a dick.
Why, because you didn't do it or because he gave you up?
I didn't do it. He obviously got busted for something. He's laying it on me. I do chess club. I don't give away credit cards.
Because if you did give him the card, we'd be cooler if you copped to it now than if we have to go find out on our own.
I don't know nothing about a credit card.
Well, who's Lorraine Fivelson?
What now?
Well, you got a mail in your bag.
Oh, I found it. I think a mailman dropped it. I was gonna take it to a post office.
But you got sidetracked. You were busy schedule and all.
I didn't get around to it yet.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what Mrs. Fivelson has to say about that. In the meantime, you're sticking around.
I'm stuck because I was doing a good deed.
We won't take long.
Whatever. Great city. I'm gonna love it here.
Hey, Carlisle,
What you want?
looking to hook up?
Where?
Jackson 5.
Who gave you that?
Lyle.
That was for yesterday. Don't cut it today.
Well, we got locked up. We couldn't make it.
Can we work something out, Mom? You, me, and her?
Yeah.
Right here in the doorway.
Sounds good to me. Down the stairs, don't make sound! Try anything and I'll put me in your ear.
Police! Everybody! Freeze! Freeze! Stop! You're a dead man! Freeze! Please don't move! Hit the floor! Freeze right there! Don't make a move.
We good down here?
We're good. Everybody freeze! Hey, don't move! In the red! Don't move! Don't move! You money, T?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. You think you can try and kill a cop and get away with it? I don't know what you're talking about. Now, I don't know what y'all doing here.
How about that? And what's this? Insulation?
I want my lawyer.
You and me got some business first, money.
Andy! I want my lawyer!
Andy, in here.
Oh, take this asshole. Check over there. Got change for $1 million?
We gotta secure this.
Yeah. Don't let ESU or crime scene in until this is counted. Son of a bitch.
Mrs. Fivelson. This police, Mrs. Fivelson. Lorraine Fivelson.
Police, ma'am.
Mrs. Fivelson.
Oh, boy.
Get a bus. I'll get her untied.
15 squad to Central K. Have a sector car and ambulance respond to 2130 7th Street, Apartment B. Put a rush on the ambulance. We have an elderly unconscious. Is she alive?
There's a pulse. Come on, let's lie down on the ground.
Lyle squared away?
In with the feds. He's deciding does he want relocation to Florida or Hawaii.
I just got off with Special Agent Thomas. Looks like the U.S. Attorney's taking money T federal under the RICO statute.
Fed's taking it, though, too.
He goes to the department. Good work today.
Tell him. He's the one kept his head.
Through a lot of distraction, IAB, and so forth.
Hopefully that's put to bed.
You still counting cash?
Up to 14 million.
Needed a coffee break.
I'm heading home.
Be there as soon as I can.
Take your time.
No, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm heading out.
Okay.
Rita.
Good night.
Night. Am I gonna see you later?
Do we have something to talk about?
I wasn't lying to you before.
That's all you gotta say. I don't need to hear it again. Something else comes up, call me.
saw Mrs. Feivelson.
Yes, so?
We got your prints out of her apartment. And she's gonna ID you as soon as she gets out of the hospital.
Wish I knew what you guys were talking about.
You ever been to prison?
No.
The point is to do the least amount of time, not the most.
With that in mind, you need to express why you did this, so the judge will have some sympathy for you when he's looking at emergency room photos of those beat-up women.
Why would I beat women?
Are you mad at them for some reason?
They're total strangers.
Yeah, well, maybe you're trying to make a point.
Like what?
We don't know, Joseph. And if you don't lay it out right now, no one will ever know.
Were you ever the new kid in school?
No, not really.
Yeah, you get your ass kicked a lot. They whip pins at your head, piss on your book bag, and steal your shoes and watch. That takes about 6 months to stop. But by then, I'm on to the next school and his next big opportunity.
Your dad?
Guam today, Hong Kong tomorrow. He won't be back till the middle of next week. Then it's Thailand till the end of the month. Mom's equally unavailable in Seattle with her architect boyfriend. And we talk about once a month. Were your folks around when you were growing up?
Pretty much.
I have a Guatemalan housekeeper / guardian. And she doesn't speak English. So there's not much point in my talking to her about how I hate moving around. I wish I could settle in one spot for 5 minutes so I wouldn't have to stay back in school another year, and maybe I can make a normal friend. God forbid, a girlfriend.
That must start to build up.
Yeah, I walk a lot. And I put on my headphones. I try to cool out. Sometimes I wish someone would bump into me and I could just slug them. Drop them to the ground. Stomp on their face.
Is that how you were feeling this morning?
Walking and walking. And for some reason, I just stopped and looked up, and there's these little plants and a TV with a soap opera on. And I could even see magnets on the fridge.
This was Mrs. Moncrief.
Yeah, I could see it all from the street.
How did you get into her apartment?
Her door was open. I walked in. She saw me, and I just flipped.
Beating her.
Face in her chest. I kicked at her knees. And I taped her up. I beat her with a book. Next thing you know, I'm back on the street walking.
Is that when you found Mrs. Feivelson?
With the same plants and a TV with a soap opera. I just went off. I beat her so bad.
We're gonna have to get in touch with your dad. He's gonna have to cut his trip short.
Oh, he's gonna freak out. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna freak out.
Thanks for coming. I'm making spaghetti.
I'm not really hungry.
You want something to drink?
If I wanted something, I got it. You said on the phone there was something else you had to tell me.
I'm covering for my dad.
It was him with the pros?
Yeah, I scrambled thinking of a way to explain it, and her being my CI was the best I can do. I'm sorry I got you upset.
I can't believe it. How long's it been going on?
Well, I don't know.
So, what now? How do you clear it up?
I think we ride it out. Hope it goes away quick.
But IAB's involved.
I'll just take the rip.
Did you talk to your dad about this?
He's messed up over it, but it's better I take the rip than he loses his pension.
Are you sure it's a rip? Is that what Martin said?
He just said it was a problem.
Well, that could mean losing your job.
Nobody's lost their job over an unregistered CI.
What about people thinking you screw whores?
I'll deal with that.
And if that's the book on you, it'll rub off on me.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
I've seen it happen.
I won't let it get there.
And the only way it won't is by you and your dad going to IAB and laying it out clean.
That's not gonna happen.
You're making a big mistake.
I really appreciate the support.
I am trying to keep you from walking off a cliff.
I don't remember asking for your opinion. Come on, where are you going?
I think you got some thinking to do, and I don't want my opinions muddy in the water.
That's silly. Hi, Connie.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay, why don't you go brush your teeth, get ready for bed, Theo?
I'll kiss hello when my teeth are clean.
That's very conscientious. That gave me a little scare today.
Yeah, me too.
How far away were you when that kid got shot?
Far enough.
It really scared me.
You all right?
I want to stay the night.
That's what the bag's for.
I don't want to go home by myself tonight.
I don't know if Theo's ready for that.
Well, I think we should talk to him about it and see.
Theo. Theo, come here a second. Connie and I want to ask you a question. Why don't you sit down over here, buddy? Come on, sit down on the couch.
Okay.
Okay. You see, when people are together for a while and they care about each other, sometimes they want to sleep in the same bed.
Why?
So they can be close and talk and hug.
And watch TV?
Sure. And, you see, well, we wanted to know how you'd feel if Connie slept over with me on a pullout.
Like a sleepover party?
Except you'd sleep in there and us out here.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I watch TV now?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes.
Not so bad.
I'll clear some closet space.
No, I'm fine out of the bag.
For now.
Stay with more for Countdown